Well, if they have a problem with it, Tad's around.
Yeah. Well, actually, he said I could use Zomspawn if I wanted to stream it. If he's already given me Zomspawn for it, but he's currently doing his Perlers, so.
Yeah, it's on all.
Okay.
All the Discords I'm a part of now.
Welcome, everybody. I can hear but not speak for the moment. Okay, no problem, Red. Welcome, everybody, to the second episode of Star Wars Restoration of Order, our little tabletop game with Roll20 currently. That we have a eclectic bunch of people, individuals who are trying to survive the Empire after the destruction of the second Death Star at Endor. When we last left our wonderful team... Hi. When we last left our wonderful team, we had... they had stolen a spacecraft to get off the planet that was currently in the middle of race riots. And, well, actually more racial cleansing genocide. But they had stolen a ship. Unfortunately for them, the ship was actually owned by a certain Trandoshan bounty hunter named Bosk. When they got on board, our intrepid crew of Hugh, I'm not going to say the entire name, Hugh, JO3, or whatever he wants to call himself, Jax Carmine, and Marion had discovered Sierra who was Sarah, I should say, as a bounty / prisoner, and had freed her, and had discovered JA-N311, aka Janet, the protocol droid. And they quickly had jumped out of the system, which was Onakali 4 or 5. Was it 5? You guys jumped out of 5 to the next system to get away from all the chaos that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
You have it's not a far jump to go to the next system, so you are now coming out of warp.
You mean hyperspace?
Hyperspace, I know. Me and my Star Trek background. Hold on one second.
Yes, no.
Looks like Craig is out via medicine tonight. It's cool.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, so Craig's character will be kind of incapacitated, which for the moment.
I could knock him out.
I know there's the
knocking out characters.
I know it's tempting for your character, but I now want to do that. Okay. The system you've jumped into is called the Acellus system. The star Acellus is a blue-white giant star. And I don't know if you want the scientific definition of it or not, but yeah. There is a series of 8 objects, I should say, more or less say, that are set into orbit around the star. There are 2 asteroid belts. in the 3rd and 5th orbits that are prominent, and your sensors detect a lot of activity near these. In the 2nd orbit, however, is the most interesting object in the system. It is a shattered planet. Destroyed, yet gravity holds the planet's pieces close enough that it can still be discernible as a planet. A
Looks
fluid,
like the Ishimura was here.
yeah, a fluid planet, one that looks like it's made of some sort of liquid, exists in the 6th orbit. But at this range, without using your scanners, you don't know what kind of liquid it is. The 7th orbit, though, is a habitable planet. And there is space traffic near it. The 8th orbit has an ice planet. Planet that has been frozen. You don't know whether or not it's water, but it's a frozen planet.
Well, this is just a wonderful system. I think we'll live here.
Wait. I'm just going to ask something.
How much of the planet is water?
Of the Acellus 7, make a use computer roll.
Alright, let me...
And I'm just going to ask a question out of character. Is Tobin pulling a Summer Glau type thing? Where she wakes up from a stasis thing?
Tobin was captured and was in stasis. They let her out.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not that she doesn't know what's going
very
on.
confused.
Yeah, the character's confused. The character had been caught by Bosk.
Let me make this straight. Craig let her out.
Okay, fair enough. Craig let her out.
Yes, Tubbs wanted to dump my character into deep space.
Well,
Still does.
Okay, why isn't it rolling for me?
It did.
Oh, it did? I didn't see it again. Scroll down.
Yeah, it's sometimes the scroll on D20 can be a little iffy. Yep, you made your... Okay. It's about 30% water. The habitable planet.
Alright. You see? Wait, we found the planet. Not too bad. Yeah. Not too bad at all.
Okay.
Oh, got Craig here.
Hey. All right. So, also with that use computer roll that you made, Ray, you're getting a faint signal of some sort. It seems to be coming from that ice planet.
Hey guys, that ice planet's got a signal. What should we do? Yeah.
I mean, you're the pilot. Do what you do. Do what you think is right.
I'm the pilot. Yeah. You see, I'm just kind of filling in until we get a real pilot. Yeah. I'm a mechanic.
Yes.
I'm not a diplomat.
Yes.
I'm not a communicator. Nah. See?
I'm just going
Sarah's
to
in the
my
cargo
head.
hold, still shaking.
What? Go ahead, Ron.
My character is going to shake her head and then just walk off to search the ship.
Thank you. I want you to make... you don't need to make a perception roll. I can tell you right now what we got here. In looking through the ship, one thing you've determined is that this ship is designed for one person, for the most part, and then 4 prisoners. This isn't a ship that is designed for a large number of people by any stretch of the imagination. You do not have the consumables to be able to survive out here
Okay.
on this ship. Normally, you basically have got about 2 weeks of supplies if you include everybody at this point. No problem, Craig. Dumb. What you find is you find a weapons locker.
Okay.
Inside are 2 blaster rifles, not carbines, rifles, the long ones. One of which is equipped as a sniper. It has a scope on it.
Okay.
You also have 4 sporting blaster pistols. These are more targeting pistols than, say, a regular, heavy blaster or pistol or anything like that.
They're more like shooting range pistols.
Correct. You find a number of stun grenades. A good 2 dozen stun grenades. And you find 2 flamethrowers.
Well, first of all, I will be pocketing the grenades.
Well, as many as you can. You can normally carry about 6 of those grenades.
Okay.
I mean,
then I'll hide the others. Then I'll stash away the other 6 somewhere where only I will find them.
Okay.
And then I'll so I'm going to continue searching the ship, see if I can find anything else, any other stuff, or like, I guess sort of, because I would know this is a criminal ship. They would have hidden compartments places. So
right. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Who's Jack's Carmine again?
I critically failed.
Jax is Craig.
Oh,
At
God.
least you
You're
weren't
not really
working on
on a
something
ship, you're on a
critical.
planet.
How the heck did I critically fail a perception roll?
Well,
Failure.
You're on a
Don't feel
planet.
alone, Ron. Those rolls from earlier today from me, yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
No, but I got the first crit fail.
well, Ron, while you're looking around and looking for these for any hidden compartments and stuff like that, while you're looking, a latch from above you opens up while you're looking around, and a backpack filled with something comes down and basically bonks you on the head.
So now all anybody could hear is me cursing up the storm. Son of a bantha fodder!
Yeah, exactly. And you're a little woozy from it, but inside that is inside the backpack's 2 med packs. And no, you didn't. We just started, dude. We just started. And yes, it's a long rest. Your question is, yes, it's a long rest. So yes, you guys are healed up. Those that took damage from the.
So I'm going to grab the backpack. I'll put the rest of the grenades in the back. In fact, I could probably put all the grenades in the backpack.
Yes, you can fit all the grenades in the backpack.
So I'm putting all the grenades in the backpack, putting on the backpack, and like walking. It's like back to the cargo hold.
Right. Where I'm not too sure who's in the car right now. You basically are either looking in the ship, you're in the cargo hold, or you're in the cockpit, because that's about the only places in this dumb ship at the moment.
Oh, okay. So what? Well, I'm going to find everybody.
It's
I'm going to.
If you look at the ship is really narrow, so there's not much on the left and right type of thing. It's pretty much a long corridor. You know, Trandoshans. What can you say?
So this is going to be my character talking now.
Hey guys, I just found some weapons and whatnot. So back there. So if you want to check it out, go ahead and see what you can grab and whatnot. Oh, and if anybody needs healing, I did find some med kit. So now
I'll pull out a med kit and I will toss it to whoever needs healing.
Well, nobody needs healing at the moment, but
Or
it
I'll
could
give
be
somebody a med kit anyway. So
okay.
Yep. Sarah
Okay.
heads up towards the cockpit, listlessly
Okay.
and slowly.
Okay. All right.
I exit the cockpit and go to the cargo bay where the stasis was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. And
Sarah gives Jay a wide berth as he passes by. A very wide berth.
And I'll try to see if I can clear up the signal coming from the ice planet.
how
make it.
how do you message GM?
It's /W space GM.
Okay.
Test it first before you do it.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It just came up.
Okay. All right. Ray, it seems to be a very faint emergency signal, like someone needs, like a ship in distress signal.
Okay.
It's putting itself out in 2 different languages.
Which languages do I know?
Well, basic, which is the regular galactic basic, and also a language you're not familiar with. You could possibly ask Janet if she would know it. She's a protocol droid.
Where's that protocol droid when you need it? Yeah.
Hello, sir. I am here.
Okay, translate that message. It's in a language I don't know. You see?
That language is Lutrellan.
Yeah, whatever.
The message is that they have they are in need of aid due to the fact that they have been sabotaged.
Yeah. Hey, I'll go over the intercom. Picked up the distress signal. Ship in distress. Says they got sabotaged. Yeah. Any advice?
we should definitely help that ship. If they're in trouble, we need to help them.
Could be a trap, you see.
Trap or no trap, we need to go and help them.
Alright. Warning you. I'll start going that direction and see if I can make a contact to the ship.
Okay.
Send out a message and...
Okay. The question, and I'll answer your question, Ron, in a second. You start moving towards the ice planet, Planet 8. What are you sending out, Ray? I mean, you're the pilot. You got all the controls in front of you, so
yeah. Basically, just send out a basic message saying, "This is the ship." Great continent.
Great. All right.
Oh man.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to change transponder codes, does he?
No, he doesn't. It's called Craig. It's called his actual ship name is called the Houndstooth.
Oh, Houndstooth. Okay, I'll go.
But you probably don't want to use that. So I don't mind you using what you use.
I'll stick with what I had then.
You probably don't want to use that because that's a known name of a ship. That might not be a good thing.
Yeah, we're kind of renting this ship until we can find a better one.
Yeah, well, that's about to happen.
This is the great continent. We've received your distress signal. Please send a new message if you're still in need. We're headed your direction, and we'll begin our scans. But don't take it as an offensive action. We're just on our way to help. Yeah, you see?
My character is thinking to herself, I hope we don't need to send transponder codes.
Red?
Don't have time to tinker with it, you see? Can't do it flying tinker.
Red?
Hello.
Red?
Hello.
Yes,
Hello?
how do you respond to this message? Because you are, we've already did it. You remember what I told you?
I think so.
Okay.
I've been told a lot of things.
Okay, let's reset. You are currently on a ship on the ice planet that has been sabotaged. So you are no longer moving. You are basically on the planet. You are not. Your ship sent out a distress signal. It is now being responded to by the Great Continent.
Ooh.
Which is the name of the ship, at least according to Ray.
How big is this ship again?
Your ship?
Not that big.
Not all that big.
Oh, great continent.
Dave, I would have also shared the information that we don't have enough supplies for a lot of people.
No, you do not have a lot of supplies.
I would have shared that information.
Okay.
By the way, guys, I've got a bad feeling about that. That's an ice planet, you see? Bad feeling. Bad memories. Very bad memories.
Okay, Red, so how are you going to respond back to this, the signal that somebody's coming to hopefully rescue you?
I'm gonna respond as if the signal is breaking up, a la Poe Dameron. Hello? Hello?
Oh,
hello?
Jedi technique.
Yeah, I hear ya, sort of.
Hello?
We're breaking up a bit.
Roll use computers again, Ray.
Alright, scroll down. Scroll down to see if it did it come through. There
Now
it
it
goes.
did. Yeah, it's
Oh
just
yeah, it did.
Jesus Christ!
Ray, you stole my rolls. Ray, you stole my rolls. I hate you.
Ray, stay in the glory. Stay in the glory.
Well, I'm using this dice roller. I'm not using the other one. That one don't like me.
Yeah, the other one don't like it. All right. So you easily find the ship, and you come in over it. It's a white, gold, and red spaceship. It is around twice as large as a regular standard scout ship, which means it's a lot larger than your ship. On the outside, there's gold trim. Boy, I spelled wrong that day. Okay, gold trim around the airlocks and down the side of the ship, like piping, like it's got racing stripes. It's a ship. This is a yacht. This is a ship that would be used by a noble. a royalty.
Okay.
Sarah will remark, "It's pretty."
It's a pretty ship.
We want to fix.
I will go. My character will go to Ray's character.
Maybe depending on what the sabotage is, we could use parts from this ship to fix the other ship.
We might have to go to a space dock, you see. Be safer.
But I mean, we should have all the parts in the ship, so why don't we scavenge parts from this ship, scrap this ship on the planet, and then take off in the other one?
Good idea, but not in outer space. Not wise, you see. Space is an unforgiving mistress.
All right.
Dave, is ship on the planet or orbit around the planet?
It's on the
As
planet.
my family can attest.
It's on the planet. It's grounded. It's grounded.
See, I don't understand why we couldn't. I mean, we could just land the ship and steal the parts and fix the other one if it's possible.
Ron, do you have mechanics at all? Did you take? Is it? Do you have mechanics?
I have
trained?
intelligence.
Well, okay.
I have intelligence.
Okay, roll. Go ahead and roll your Go ahead and roll an intelligence check then.
Please do not critically fail. I natural 20 that bitch.
Went from 1 to a 20. Awesome.
Can
All right.
Can I have that quoted, please?
Well, it's definitely been recorded.
I don't know if my bot's running or not, so I don't know.
So what did I natural 20?
Okay, so what you are determined is that you could probably get the ship fixed fast here to get it back up and going. However, if you really want to, if you want to do something major, like say move weaponry or something like that, you are going to need a space dock. Conveniently, the seventh planet has that facility.
Okay, I have a question. Is the yacht really big? Would this ship we're in fit inside?
No.
Does it have?
No.
Okay.
No. And you'll find out why in a minute. But no. This ship does have some weaponry, but it's not as heavily armed as what you've got. It does have two. It does have two turrets, but there's only 2 lasers in each turret, not a quad like you guys have.
Okay, so I'll go to Ray's character.
While New and Miriam argue, Sarah mournfully says, "I can fix stuff."
Yeah.
As she stares out the window at the yacht.
Yeah. Yeah, she's up there with you, Ray.
Good.
But yeah, it's
okay.
All right. So, one sec here. There we go. If you look, Jax has got.
Yeah, I read.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Well, first of all, I think we should land and try to help.
Right. So, Ray, you need to make a piloting roll.
Oh, great. We get to roll
Sarah will
in.
nod to
Awesome.
Jax.
I can't believe I natural 20 hit it.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world. Most of the time.
Okay.
Not horrible, not great.
Now, you fly.
I know what.
You fly in. Oh, just hold on. You fly in. You kind of, when you hit the ice, it's a lot slicker than you expected, so you kind of slide. You don't hit the other ship, but you come up right next to it.
Captain, iceberg dead ahead. Veer right. Danger.
And you don't quite do what I did in my accident at Lexington, Nebraska, but you do kind of 90 degree it so you're parallel to him.
So, yeah, Sarah will
Perfect
scream
parallel
out in terror as the other ship grows very close.
The other thing that I forgot to tell you, Ron, that you found is you found 2 vac suits, but they're sized for like somebody that's about 7'5".
Oh.
Which ain't Ray.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, well, you can fit like 5 of me in there.
Yeah.
You can fit like 2 of me going piggyback type thing.
Yeah, it's about 7'5". You can humans can do it, but they're going to be kind of like their eyes will be, right at the level of the helmet, kind of thing. So you can kind of peek above the edge. So anybody that's human sized could probably wear those suits. Right. No, you're 6'10". Yeah, exactly. You would be actually, Jax, you will be pretty. You probably could use it pretty normally. Actually, because you are tall. Yeah, actually, you would probably be pretty good at that. And usable for you. The checking the atmosphere, there is it's a very thin atmosphere. It's also, of course, extremely cold. You will probably need to use the vac suit to get across over to the other ship, at least initially, at least until you build some sort of shelter that can connect the two. You are pretty close to one another, though. That's so you can do that quickly. Extend it. It looks like you could extend both of the airlocks to lock in, so you can to get that to work. That will take a mechanics check from somebody who's not the pilot.
Well, that's my role, but Sarah's too busy shaking in terror from the landing to do that role right now.
Yeah, Jax, you could do it. If you want to. If you want to go do that, you can. Roll a mechanics roll to. Okay, it takes a couple times to get it right, but you were able to extend out the airlock to a point where it will connect to the other ship, so you guys don't have to have a vac suit to get out and actually connect with them. So, Red, your rescuers have arrived.
Oh no.
Nearly killing you in the process.
The fuck did you learn to drive? To fly?
Hold out for a better rescue.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. They have the A team. We're kind of the F team. You really don't want us.
Guys. In all honesty, I killed that mechanics role, quite literally. I'm the best one of the team.
All right.
I've been sitting here for about God knows how long, and these are the idiots that show up. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, basically. You've got the carnival in space. Yeah.
Dave, I'm going to make a will roll to see if this guy makes me want to punch him in the face after saying that.
Okay. Well, first off the bat, First off the bat, who's going over first?
John Cena.
I'll go over.
Okay.
Maybe the mechanic should go over to.
He is the mechanic.
Excuse me, that suit doesn't fit me.
No. You don't need the
Having
suit.
to
You don't need the suit. You've
Hey,
Hey,
extended.
Timid, how you doing?
Yeah,
Jax will go over.
yeah. Jax goes over. Who's going with Jax?
Sure, I'll go.
Sarah's
Can I-
going with Jax because
Yep.
she doesn't trust Jay on the other ship.
I think that's a wise decision.
I'm actually going to start moving supplies over to the ship.
Oh, okay. That'll work. Okay, so
Uh,
what?
Should I?
So you guys get onto the ship. Now, this is a noble's ship. It has.
Yeah,
It has
much better than a
two.
freighter.
It has 2 executive staterooms. It's got 4 other staterooms, and I'm talking, or no, more than that. More than that. How many passengers is it again? Let me see if I've got it in. Oh, okay. It's got many it's got 9 staterooms in total, 2 of which are executive staterooms. It also has crew quarters as well. Yes, Jax, you can.
Okay.
Who's Maria again?
That's his gun.
Oh god.
Timid's asking for a quick recap.
Okay, Timid. All right. Hi, Timid. By the way.
We nearly killed a red.
Yeah, the party from last time has arrived in a new system called the Ocellus system. They got a distress call from an ice planet. Ray almost bootlegger reversed, trying to land the ship and almost sideswiped the other ship. Red's character, which I don't know a name yet for Red's character.
Neither do I.
Whatever.
Named
Is
to
the
be
soul?
determined later.
Yeah, named to be determined later. Is on. He was in distress because his ship got sabotaged, and so okay. Red's character is called Stevie Richards. Okay, so.
Oh.
No, we'll probably come up with something else. And his ship is far larger than the other guy's ship, but the other guy's ship has been stolen, of course, from Bosk. So, so that's where we're kind of at the moment. Right now, the party is moving over to the other ship. Okay. Red, I know you really don't have much of a description probably at this point, because he's kind of, Red's character is kind of yellow. He's kind of got bovine features. He is what they call Lutrellin. He is kind of yellowish in coloration, and he would be wearing very fancy outfit of some sort. Everybody who's gone over to the other ship, please do a perception check. Okay, Moscow. Yeah, I like that. Okay, Moscow.
Right up there with my naming.
Yeah, exactly. That's what, good grief. The
Thanks.
Let's hear. Okay.
Well, I see things.
I feel that. Not the worst it could be.
Yeah, that's right. Perception. You got it.
Dave, since I'm in the cargo bay, can I roll a perception check to see if there's anything interesting that is sticking out in the cargo bay? Because we didn't really search it.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
Okay.
Perception check. I thought we were playing Star Wars.
All right. Now, perception check, we would have 2 puppets going off
Oh.
right now. Cucumber and Chunk. Anyways.
Oh.
And that's Monday nights on Hyper RPG.
And the quote has been successfully added.
Yes.
Awesome. All right.
Hell yeah, I natural 20 that bitch.
All right.
What I told my
Ray,
ex-wife.
first thing that you spot is there are 4 droids up in the ship crew area, all of which have been disabled in one way or another.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I go fix those? Yeah.
I guess. I mean, they're kind of assholes, but sure.
So,
No, it's kind of a
Oh no, don't tell.
kind
Out
of
of character, is this ship stolen too?
nope. Actually,
No, okay.
nope.
just like
I think Red is a legit noble.
Red, you, by his dress, by his attitude, by the way he looks, he's a noble. And this is
You know what?
probably
He
his
could-
ship.
You know what? He could have been a scammer, and he could be stealing other people's clothing.
Yeah,
hold
exactly.
on here. I gotta find something here.
Okay.
Um,
How long does it take me to move stuff over to the
There
ship?
it is. How do I do a will check in this thing? Slash.
there should be. Well, there might be a button by the will check.
I don't see. No.
Okay. But slash, it'd be slash. I don't know what your bonuses are off the top of my head.
That's has a will of 13.
Okay.
So slash roll d20 plus 13, or that's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, hold on. No, because there's
Plus
bonuses.
3 is my. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me look at your character real quick. Okay, character sheet. Your.
What?
Oh,
What
it
are
doesn't.
you trying
It
to
doesn't.
roll for?
Doesn't have a.
That's just for like.
That's defenses.
That's like Yeah, that's like your saving throw type thing.
Right. That's defenses. They do defenses differently. Just click the button. Click the dice button by the wisdom.
So there.
Yeah.
I quickly dash over towards the droids and pull out a screwdriver.
All right.
Oh, that would be like that would be like technical repair. That would be technology, I think. That roll.
No. What I'm rolling will for is impulse control.
No, then yeah, that would be a wisdom check. Yeah, definitely a wisdom check.
Yeah,
I have
Dave.
to roll a similar thing.
Okay, hold
when
on.
we fight.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, please.
Did my character get to say to Hugh, have a go at fixing that? Be careful not to reactivate them on us.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to look at look at what he said.
I'm struggling with my voice.
Yeah, his voice is really bad. We got to watch the chat.
I can talk a little bit, but not too much.
Okay, no problem. Give me 1 second. I got to type something over to Red.
Got ya. That's okay. I won't reactivate. I'll just I'll fix them. Yeah. You see, fix them.
So I'm going to assume that what little supplies we had, I was able to move over.
Yes.
And I'm just going to walk around the ship.
Okay.
Looking at it.
Yeah, Sarah's gonna head towards the pilot chambers.
Okay.
And take a look at the pilot.
Okay.
Of
The
course,
pilots
I'm going to
is
ask
also.
the giant...
Hold on, please. The pilots area is actually where the droids are also at. What you notice with your perception is that, according to the control panel, since you're looking at the pilot's area, Tobin. The warp, not the warp. God damn, the hyperdrive. I'm going to keep doing that, guys, just so you know. All right. The hyperdrive has been disabled. The impulse engines, which I'm going to continue to use, has been disabled. I want you to Tobin, I want you to make a mechanics check. Now,
Okay.
Ron, while you're moving the stuff over, which doesn't take that long, you notice that this place is opulent. I mean, it's got gold trim, it's got red velvet. There's a full functional bar. There's a big area for like eating. That's all it's like a fancy dining table there with luxury chairs. I mean, this is a noble that has been pretty damn well off in his life. And this is definitely his personal yacht.
Okay. Well, of course, I would have
Sarah isn't
the
sure.
giant. I'll go over to the giant cow person. It's like, Mr. Cow, can I look?
Oh,
wait,
Mr. Cow! Oh God, that's gonna be.
Come on.
Mr. Cow, may I continue searching around your yacht?
Oh, with this cow business, I don't know.
Oh, please.
Address me as the noble I am.
Here we go.
But you're a giant cow.
Kneel to cow.
Yeah, you see, she's not too sharp in the head. You see.
I look. Don't
give her evil cow eyes.
Don't you ever say I'm not too sharp in the head again.
Well, you called that a cow. It's definitely not a cow.
Yeah, boo.
All right.
He looks like one.
Yeah, that look like some other worldly creature too. So yeah.
Dave.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll another mechanics check, Dave, while they're arguing.
Okay.
I was going to also. Could I do a galactic lore knowledge roll?
Yes.
To try and identify who, like, the species of what Red's character is, and also see if I can find out a little bit of information.
Yeah, actually, I want you to make two galactic lore rolls. Everything's so crazy that I'm not getting to where I need to go. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The thing is, out of character, I know what Red's race is because I actually helped Dave find them.
He did. Okay.
Yes,
Would that be
all right.
Sarah screams out.
He is. Okay. This is for Jax. He is definitely a Lutrellan. He is. The ship markings say that it is originally from a planet called Bovenheim, and yes, I'm using it. Fuck off. It is originally a planet called Bovenheim. Where it is from. However, you do not know him specifically, but he is definitely. Now it's Bovenheim. And you don't know him specifically, but he is definitely a noble from that location. Why he would be this far out? I mean, he's almost a sector away. So why he's here and why he's disabled is a good question for you. In your search as well, which I haven't gotten to yet. Again, you find that the warp drive is disabled and the impulse drive is disabled. Make a mechanics check, Craig.
Okay.
Yeah, Sarah is currently looking at the drive and trying to figure it out, but she's just banging her head.
And you got the exact same roll that Tobin did. So you are not.
And Sarah will look over to Jax and say,
Jax is not where you are. Jax is
No,
not where
I
you
thought
are.
she was.
Oh no,
I'm
only
there. Even though
Hugh
I'm kinda-
is. Hugh is there.
Yeah, she hasn't noticed
Yeah.
Hugh yet. That's
Okay.
the thing.
Okay. So Hugh is there. You were there. You're both in the cockpit. Jax is in the back.
Yeah, I'm in the cockpit.
Okay, Jax is in the back area where he's looking at he's actually looking at the warp drives and stuff back there.
And
Ron's
I'm gonna
Marion.
roll one more mechanics check, and then Sarah's gonna give up
Okay, fair enough.
and look to the back after
Okay,
that.
right. Marion is walking around looking at the entire ship itself. And do I have the pictures?
There we go. I actually did something this time. I was actually capable.
Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. That would be. Let's see, can I bring that in? Yes. Give me a quick shake here. Let's do this. And then we're just going to move the players over to here. Although it says Trade Bazaar, ignore that. Okay. There's the ship, guys. I have a map! So. Alright.
Alright, Dora.
Yep. So, okay, so the bridge is here. The 4 droids are in the seats. One's in the pilot seat, one's in the co-pilot seat, and there's one in each of the gunner seats.
Well, there isn't a pilot in the pilot seat anymore because Sarah's in the pilot
Right.
seat now.
Well,
she's kind of tossed it aside.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so that's where you 2 guys are at. Craig, I'm going to assume you're down here by the power plant and the jump drive. It says jump drive because this is from Traveler, guys. So it's the hyperdrive. And the maneuver drives are the impulse drives.
When you get a chance, check Discord.
Yep, okay. No.
I kind of figured, but I thought I'd ask.
No. Nice idea, but no. But, okay.
I mean, I never said it would succeed.
So. Okay.
Are you saying I'm near the jump drive?
Yeah, you're near. Yeah, you're in this. Yeah. I mean, you're looking around all of this area down here. This is the 2nd level. It's a 2-level ship, just so you know.
Okay.
Fancy.
Also, did
Ron?
you see my?
Yes, I see that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and yeah, your point is well made, considering the shape of that ship.
The back. Ron in the back. What you see, this is basically he's got in the back here that can be dropped off as a speeder and 2 speeder bikes.
Okay.
So if you're when you're looking back here, like I said, these SRs are the staterooms, and then the executive staterooms are the big nice rooms. There's the galley.
There's even a kitchen.
There isn't a lot of cargo space because a lot of the cargo space is taken up between this and the consumables. There is enough consumables in this ship to last 6 months for all 14 people that it carries. And that's not including what Ron just transferred over. So.
All right, and then we come.
So. What was your mechanics? Okay, you made a mechanics 20. Okay.
Yeah, I think I actually succeeded this time.
Yes, you did. You determine that although the hyperdrive has been needs a serious repair, the impulse drives basically have the off switch, or have been hit with basically with an off switch. You would have to
So
go
all she
in.
needs to do is just turn it back on.
You would have to go down to the maneuver drives to fix that, but that is the case, that there is just a disabler on those.
All right, Sarah's gonna look for a intercom or some kind of speaker system
Oh, yeah, you
throughout
have-
the ship that goes to the rest of the ship.
You do.
If it's in the bridge.
Yes, it is.
All right, she'll go onto the intercom and say, "Hey, I think we can turn the impulse engines on, and it doesn't look like the jump drive needs much fixing. Couple hours maybe."
Okay.
It's a schween.
And she gets off the intercom and
Sorry. I saw Jax just through the schween.
and Sarah begins tossing aside the droids that are on the bridge, just pushing them to the ground. And she gets into the main pilot's seat.
Okay.
And begins running checks on the ship to make sure nothing else has gone wrong. So what do I need to roll for that?
Go ahead and make
If
another.
anything.
Yeah, go ahead and make another mechanics.
Is there when we are in the jump drive a computer or a terminal where I could communicate to Sarah through the talk?
Yeah,
to reply to her.
Right, that where that little E is.
The whammies.
Nope. Right there.
Yeah.
That's actually the communication. You can communicate back, and then there's also a shop over here for fixing droids. Surprisingly enough, so.
Would I be able to reply to Sarah?
Yeah, just go ahead and just type it in if your throat's hurting too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah can't figure it out right now, but but she I will roll again in a little bit for it.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, Sarah, be careful, with the computers. I trust your knowledge and judgment, but I'm just concerned with these droids around. We don't want to reactivate them and get ourselves into a gunfight and damage the ship.
Ray, I want you to make a mechanics check.
Out of character date.
From 2 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the
Out
two
of
is.
character date. I'm looking for stuff that I could quietly put into the backpack I'm wearing.
Oh, well,
that would fetch a nice price.
Oh yeah, there's plenty. There is plenty for that kind of thing.
Cause this is what part of my character background, what we talked about before.
Yep, no problem there. All right, I want okay. Jay, I want you to make a wisdom check as well. Wisdom check. Okay, yes. Ray, what you've determined? Okay, I'll tell you in a second. These had all four of the droids had small hidden bombs on them that went off to basically disable them. It's going to take you a while to fix them because of the. They are they basically they literally had, basically blew out their entire processors and everything. So reactivating them is not going to happen right now.
No, I wasn't trying to reactivate.
And in the process, no matter what happens, their memory's gone. So they'll be if you fix them, they're clean. They'll be clean slates.
Yeah, you see, there are projects. You see, I walk away from them to the control panels on the bridge and start looking at those for my actual.
All right, this is the first time Sarah sees Hugh. I would assume.
Yes, this is Red Ring of Death. This is Red Ring of Death on the 4 bots. Yes, that's definitely
all right.
Oh, okay. No
Sarah sees Hugh and goes, "A giant rat!"
No, it's Ratata.
And and much to Hugh's surprise, she runs up and hugs him. Sam, so cute.
Excuse me.
Dave did not expect
No,
that.
actually, I did after you warned me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she suddenly recomposes herself and gets off him. Sorry.
That's okay.
Jay,
I had this reaction before, sort of.
Jay,
At least it's not
what you're thinking while you're on there, when you're looking around in the cargo bay and such, you do find some more medical supplies, as well as three more status pods, like what you found, but they were stored away. There would be 4 of those, and they're on wheels, actually, when you look at them, so they could be wheeled around.
Cool. What about the stasis? Did we check the stasis at all?
You check
After
after Tobin released Tobin. I mean, it's there. It's basically it's like a medical bed that's got a cover over it. Basically, do you remember Fifth Element?
Yeah.
The pod that she was in initially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that pod is the way it looks, where you type in on the side and it would open up. It's not. You do also find a carbonite holder. It doesn't have anything carbonite in it, but one of those floating deals like that that Boba Fett was moving Han in.
Mm-hmm.
You find one of those as well.
All right. What about
now on your wisdom check? What you're thinking is, okay, Bosk is going to be coming looking for this ship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you want to do with that, but Bosk is going to probably come looking for the ship. He's not going to be happy, obviously.
I'm going to send a Discord message to you, Dave.
Okay, fine, that'll work.
I don't want to be on stream.
Yep, no problem. I'm going to tell you something when you send me the message. So. Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, so this is so getting that message, Craig. Go ahead and make another mechanics roll.
Okay.
Nope.
It likes to give me 12s.
Yeah, it seems to be consistent today on that. Okay. It's
Definitely
taking you some time to see if you can find what's disabling the.
Did I try and do a technology roll?
Yes, you may.
See, that worked out better. That worked out better.
There you go.
Okay.
While New is on the bridge, Sarah will look at him and say, "Hey, can you help me with the startup? I want to make sure the ship isn't more broken than it seems."
All right. Well, I guess that would be a computer check, or
I have
Yes.
returned.
I don't know if I can add a bonus to it by helping him, but Sarah would be helping him.
Okay. Yes, you can. Ray scored a natural 20.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's plus Sarah's help too.
Well, Sarah's help would add another 3 to that, so it'd be a 31.
So it's a 31.
There is the other thing that's disabled on the ship that you guys hadn't discovered yet are the weapons.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But
You want to
they
reactivate them, or
but they are disabled the same way as the impulse/maneuver drives, and that there's something that's been attached that is disabling them, and that once that's removed, they'll be back in order.
you go turn the weapons on. I'll get the ship started up.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be harder than a 2400. She says as she begins going through the startup procedures.
Okay, the question is, do I have to actually physically go to the weapons bay to...
Yes.
Okay, I'll start making my way down that way then.
Okay, it's the far lift. Basically, it goes all the way up to or all the way down to the 2 turrets. All right.
So does Jax now know exactly what's wrong, or?
Yes. The it's a common saboteur item that you are familiar that you have seen before. You are able to get the stupid thing out of the maneuver. It drives at that point in time.
Okay. So I don't need to make another mechanics check.
No, you do not. You're able to determine what. Oh, I remember seeing one of these things. Yeah, and you remember how to take it out. So I'm not going to have you make another mechanics check because you would need a 10 at this point in time for a target. So you got the 12. So
would I be able to even make my way to the weapons bay or to the bridge?
Yeah, that lift at the back there where the jump drive's at also goes to the 2 turrets. So you could go down to the turret, or you're closer to the down turret, obviously, and could disable that as well. It's a very similar device.
Okay. So I'll go to the weapons bay then.
Okay.
So now I guess I made my way around like the main part. I'm going to like sneak into different rooms and see what I can find.
All right. Not a problem. Like I said, think of this. Of course, you probably haven't ever been on one, but it's like a cruise ship. You know, everything's all nice and pretty, and got all neat, and
what I'm specifically looking for is like credit sticks in the rooms and everything.
You'll if you go into the executive room, you'll make a roll on that for perception.
I'm going into okay, I need to make a perception roll.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
And also, I need you. Actually, you wouldn't need a perception roll when you go by the steward's location. There was a droid there, but whoever put the explosives in the other droids put even more into it, and basically that droid got blown to bits. All you see on it out of all of that is 2 sets of feet, droid feet from a protocol droid.
That's for me.
Yeah, because you're right next to the steward location.
Are the droid feet similar to like how rabbit feet are? So if you take it and put it on a necklace, we can just. Because I'm tempted to take one droid foot.
I got a 15 roll for my perception, Dan.
Okay, you are not able to find a credit stick in the executive room.
Okay. Sarah is going to look at one of the droids while she's, going through the startup procedure and try to piece together why all of this stuff was shut off.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll.
There it is. I don't see it yet.
Okay. No.
21.
There you go. They've been deliberately sabotaged.
Yeah.
They have not. Somebody basically put a timer on these things, and after so long, they blew up.
Yeah. And the same thing would be said for the ship, too.
Right. Right. Everything was on timers.
All right. Sarah will get onto the intercom and say, "I think this ship was actually intentionally sabotaged by someone. It wasn't.
Red, are you back?
Yeah, I said
Okay.
I was back.
Okay.
I think they were target. He was targeted. Specifically. Doesn't feel right."
Am I able to reply, or is there?
Yes.
And she gets off the intercom after that, and goes back to the startup sequence.
Okay. I was gonna say intentionally sabotaged.
Saboteur.
Red, you have your suspicions on who did this, so you know.
Oh, yes.
It would be your brother.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to tell them that or not.
No.
Fair enough.
Pesky kids.
They're damn dog.
I was just about to say that.
How's Jax?
Yes, it was the little girl that got on the ship after it shut down and crashed on the ice world somehow. How?
Hey, listen. I was doing great until you almost crashed into me.
Because Jew magic. That's how.
No, okay, but what now?
Has Jax come across the but I nearly said Bohemian. Bovinian or whatever.
Yep, Bovenheim.
Bovenheim. Has Jax come across the Bovenheim Lord yet? Because I have not met his name. I don't know his name, so I'm just going to call him that for a second. Mr. Bovenheim.
Make a galactic lore roll.
Okay.
And by the way, I'm sorry, Eric, we haven't gotten to you yet. I gotta get off the fucking planet before I can get to that.
I mean, my character's ready. Whether or not they'll let her fly or not is the question.
I think I clicked that wrong.
Okay, there you go. All right. You know, okay, from what your knowledge is of the galactic lore, the rulership of Bovenheim has recently changed.
Okay.
So, you don't know the names, but you know that that it has recently changed. Okay. I want Ron. I want to make you to make another one for perception.
What?
Perception roll, please.
Okay. $12. I don't think I made it.
No. You did not. Okay, so going also through this, yeah, you are to the point where you could probably get the ship to take off now.
Right.
Ray, make a mechanics check. Okay, you find what's disabling the turret. So you were able to get rid of that and get that out of there, so the turrets will be operational.
Sarah, after New comes back up into the cockpit, will say, "Mr. Ratty, will you be my co-pilot? I haven't flown in I don't know how long. I don't know how long I was frozen."
Yeah, we can fly the ship together. Don't we get it?
Like Forrest Gump.
Shouldn't it? Should.
We should.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we need to get both these ships off this planet, and
Sarah will go over to the gunner's seats and knock away the droids.
Okay.
Who are the best at the guns? And we need to get them up here too, just in case.
I want you. Ray said something that should be emphasized here. By the way, well, should get both ships off of the planet.
Yeah.
The two pilots that we know of are currently in the same ship. Just pointing that out.
Dave, it's sounding more and more like my idea was the...
Yes, I know. Too bad you can't fly a ship. That's why you're stuck.
Before
Listen,
we move
I'll
on,
learn. I think I can fly better than these assholes.
Okay, what?
Before we move on that, I want to talk to Janet real quick.
Jenny.
not Jenny. Janet. I'm kind of walking like Vince McMahon down the Titantron. I go up to Janet and I go, Janet.
Yes.
Can you fly the ship at all?
No, sir, I cannot.
Do you have direct communication with your master, Bosk?
We can. I could probably send a signal. Yes.
Great. I would like you to send a signal beacon to Bosk on the location of the ship.
Here on this ice planet, sir?
We're gonna try to go to Starport and
okay. I will
we'll go.
When we arrive at the Starport, I will send a message to Bosk. Is that
Perfect.
Yes.
Other things.
Yes.
Stop it. Other things. I'm sorry. Can you see the signal of the other ship if it's running or not?
Meaning.
Check to see if it's flyable.
Oh. Yes, sir. I could go scan the other ship to see whether or not it's flyable. I believe. She goes over because she was up in the cockpit, so that she goes over and hits a couple buttons and says, yes, the ship is believes to be at least 75% operable at this point in time.
All right. Do we have intercom? Can we talk to our
yes,
quotation marks crew?
Yes, we can communicate with them. She hooks it up, and she's this is the Houndstooth. Come in, please. You're getting that, by the way, Ray and Tobin. You're getting that. This is the Houndstooth.
Sarah will.
Are you called this the Great Continent?
Yeah, the Great Continent.
Yeah, for now.
Well, it's the Houndstooth.
Let's call it Bob. Okay, Bob.
Bob works for me. Yeah.
Okay. Do you wish she puts it on mute for a second? Do you wish to talk to them?
Please hold.
Okay.
I turn my back a little bit and I say, listen, you're going to follow my instructions. We're going to the Starport. But this is so wrong. We can't do this. Listen to me. I'm going to do it what I say, or everybody dies on that ship. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't hear this. It's muted.
Good.
Sarah will look at you and go, he's crazy. Can we just leave him in the ship here?
It's muted. You can't hear it.
Yeah, we can't hear him.
Oh, man. I wish she could. That would be a statement.
As long as they don't get hurt. Good. Follow me, bitch.
fuck is happening?
I turn around.
I keep telling you guys the hardest character to make was Dubs. There's a reason for that. Okay. Anyways.
Multiple personality characters. Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm
okay.
ready to
Okay.
talk to my crew.
Okay. She hits it so you can talk.
Coming crew, can you hear me?
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah. So, how's it going over there?
How's it hanging?
Well, we got the weapons back up, you see. We should probably move out of here. Take both ships, you see.
Is there any way that you guys could program this ship to autopilot to Starport and we'll meet there?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead, Craig. What do you want to do? Go ahead and type.
Does the Destiny class even have an autopilot? Question.
The
That's
Destiny
probably what the droids were.
Destiny class does not have an autopilot. The Houndstooth does, but it would need to be programmed. No, that's not going to work.
No metagaming now.
Sarah will say, "Do you think we could talk to him and get him the auto program, the autopilot on that ship to get it to the station with us, so we would just pilot this?"
Yeah, we can do that. Once we get that ship to port, we need to cleanse it, you see? Thoroughly scrub it.
Well, gee golly, like we should get to Starport and and gear up for our journey on where we're going.
Like, hey, Scoop, we're going on a space adventure.
Yeah.
Wait, so you want a Shaggy and then Vince McMahon split personality?
I think that's Red's dream right now.
And now we're talking to Dr. Jekyll.
You're fine.
I think we should get some our autopilot and get out of here.
Well,
this took a turn for the better.
Sure did.
At
least you're not dealing with Emperor Kermit the Frog or anything this time.
Oh my God! Please and thank you.
Sorry.
And at least he's not asking to get his precious.
Dave?
Yeah.
No. All right.
Would I be able to, would I have already fixed the weaponry yet? Or
Yes.
do you want me to do a mechanics roll to fix it?
No, because you made that technology roll. You know what you're looking for, and it's the same kind of disabling device. It's cutting the signal, is what it is. It's a signal cutter. A good splicer would be able to recreate this type of thing.
Okay.
All right, so you've got the weapons enabled.
Would Jax be able to make his way up to the crew area?
Yes, you may come up there to the ridge.
If Jax announces himself, Sarah will ask him if he's good at guns or not.
I can get to. Is that already done through the telecom?
The gunner position. The guns don't have room for a person in them, like the Millennium Falcon. They're controlled from the front, where the two G positions are.
Okay.
Yeah, they would be on the bridge.
Yeah, so everything's up on the bridge. Controls.
Okay. So would I be
basically
able to...
a Star Trek vessel in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Would I be able to make the communication in the power plant here, and then reply with, "Yeah, I'm experienced with guns and stuff like that."
Yes.
But
Yes, you may.
not with a type of ship like this.
Yes. Yes.
This is a little out of market for more than Jax is used to.
Right. Okay. Ray, I want you to use computer roll.
What?
Okay. You are able to transmit the information to Janet for Janet to plug into the computer an autopilot to get to the starport. So, do you guys wish to now leave?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
I go
Okay.
first.
All right. The Houndstooth takes off. I'm assuming you're going to stay on the Houndstooth.
Yeah, we're
Jay?
gonna let the Houndstooth get off first.
Yeah. Jay, you're going to stay on the Houndstooth, right? You're not going to move over.
straight.
Okay. Vince McMahon. All right. My vision of your character just changed immensely, just so you know. It's going to actually be fun now. All right, so
Shaggy with Vince McMahon's voice.
so they've done Scooby-Doo meets the WWE, so sorry, it's happened.
Not Shaggy talking as Vince McMahon, though.
No, that's true. The Houndstooth goes first.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
roll my pilot check.
Yep, go ahead and make your pilot check.
Is Ray helping me on this roll?
Yeah, Ray will be helping you on this roll because he's in the C seat. Okay,
Yep.
at least you didn't slide this time. You fly.
Sarah chuckles nervously and says, I'm not used to this ship.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, well, let's get off this hunk of ice.
Yeah.
And don't hit it as we leave.
Yeah. So
Please don't hit it.
yeah, then you'd have to rename the ship the Titanic. So now, anyways, you lift off. You head towards the starbase, the starport on the 7th planet. There's nothing happens in between the two planets. As you approach, let's see, I've got an SL7. I have box text. All right. Normally, SLS7 would be a planet that's with a choking, humid atmosphere, as it is very much filled with rainforest and swamp. That's why you only got 30%. But it's swampy.
Well, it's better than oceans.
Yep. However, the various imperial corporations have cleared a large area of the planet. The area that's been cleared is covered with processing plants and warehouses, most likely storing from whatever is being brought to it from the 2 asteroid belts and the shattered planet. A large area near the starport has been turned into a market. But instead of agricultural goods, the focus seems to be probably on the riches the independent miners and others have gathered. As you are landing, the surfaces are damp. Again, that makes things slick to walk, not for the ship because it's too damn big, but for walking, it does make the ground slick. Now,
I request that someone carry me off of this ship.
Yeah. Got 2 feet, walk. I ain't carrying you anywhere. See?
On the planet, in the starport, there is a...
Sarah sighs as they land.
There is an individual that watches the 2 ships land. He recognizes one of the ships as being the Houndstooth. Wisp, Eric, they finally made it to you.
Well,
Yay, boss, you better not be after my mark.
They land. I'm assuming, Jay, you're getting off the Houndstooth at this point?
Yeah, but before I do that, I turn to Janet and I go, Janet, did the message get received?
Yes, I have sent the message. I do not know if it has been received, but I have sent the message.
Well, if you do get a message, can you keep it on the DL to me?
Yeah, keep talking to her, you see? Or sneak up behind her and do
No, you're not there. You are not there. You're on the other ship. Yes, I will. I will.
Man saying DL.
I don't. Thing is,
okay. I'll get her later.
And
Got
as I do
destroy all
that,
evidence. Damn it.
as I say, keep it on the DL, I kind of give her like a butt slap on her, chin butt.
Okay. All right.
This is Dubs' character is interesting.
Oh my god.
Okay, you walk off the ship.
Vince McMahon style.
Vince McMahon style.
Dave, is there a graffiti roll for me actually legitimately putting my foot?
Yeah, there would be a little bit later. Yes. I want Eric make a galactic lore roll.
Natural 20.
Well.
All right. You see the individual walking off the ship. Obviously not Bosk. You think you recognize him, but you're not sure. And as in, you recognize him from a wanted poster.
Alrighty then.
The second ship opens up. Of course, Red is not carried off of the ship.
God damn it. One simple request.
Okay, I want you to make Eric, I want you to make another galactic lore on him.
Sarah would be the last person off the ship as she's turning everything off.
Right. You recognize that he is a Lutrellan, but the race is called Lutrellan. A Lutrellan noble. The ship is a noble ship. You don't recognize him by name by any stretch, but he's a Lutrellan noble. Why both ships would be coming at the same time, you would have no idea.
Okay.
Are we seeing him, by the way?
Make a perception check. All those that are getting off the ships, make a perception check.
Dave, help. What do?
It's called there's a on your character sheet. There's a dice that says perception.
Yeah, it's on the
Under
right side.
skills.
I've got like 6 things on my screen that I can't navigate. Oh.
Jax sees him.
Shit.
Jax definitely sees him.
Okay.
Eagle-eyed Jack sees him from a mile
Okay,
off.
there's two. There's actually two spots for perception. One is down by the skills, and one is up near the top on the right-hand side. It looks like a dice. You just click on that.
I think I found it. I clicked on it and it gave me an input modifier button. Do I do anything with that?
No, just click
Just
OK.
click OK.
Good job.
I think
Right.
we've got at least 2 successes.
Yeah.
These noble eyes.
The noble eye and the scout or Jax both spot a guy. I'll describe your character, Eric.
Average-sized human, female, red hair, just kind of leaning up against the wall.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. I'm pretty sure you're leaning up against the wall somewhere. You're at the entrance where the docking bay is at, because you saw the ship coming in. You're like, wait a minute, and walked over there to take a look to see if it is Bosk that's coming off that ship. Yeah,
Got
that's
a blaster
definitely
at my side.
that is definitely Bosk's ship. But again, Bosk didn't walk off of it. Okay, go ahead and since you. Okay, try to describe your characters as they come off the ship, guys. Whoever wants to start.
Sarah coming off last is a little disheveled looking, but she looks about the same as I described her previous session with her light blue outfit and her blue hair and her amber eyes. And little gemstones and long sleeves. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, Jax is still wearing the same rugged and ready clothing, and goes out probably first or second with Maria in hand, ready for a quick draw in case anything goes.
The key thing is you're human and you're 6'10". That's the key thing here as well.
Okay.
Sarah and Jax are human.
Excuse me.
Jesus.
I'm coming out of the ship. I'm looking a little sort of like the cat who caught the mouse, so to speak, in a yellow jumpsuit, blue hair, blue skin, and a cybernetic implant along the side of her head. And I'm heading off to the closest bar to find sort of the black market.
Okay, hold on that. Okay. Ray?
Short, bat-like creature wearing a blue jumpsuit with, that looks dirty. Grease markings all over it. There's a blue rag out of the back pocket that looks just about as filthy as the jumpsuit. And the creature inside is a gray furred creature. Like I said, bat-like, rat-like snout, gray fur with patches of white and black, and looks filthy.
Yeah, that Eric, that one's obviously a Chadra fan. What they call the Chadra fan. The last one is a because Adam really doesn't know what the character actually looks like too much. Is got the he's yellow coloration, bovine features, rather tall, wearing definitely very much a noble outfit of some sort. He has an insignia on the outfit, but it's too far away at the moment for you to see. And definitely
look at everything very disgusted.
Yeah, and has definitely got that noble snootiness aura around him.
He's
Oh,
playing
and
shot.
I also have a backpack on my back, and it looks full of various stuff. And I look over to the other ship and start headed that way.
Okay.
To the Houndstooth.
Okay.
Sarah will stretch a bit and head back up into the Lutrellan's ship
Okay.
to check the impulse engines to make sure that there isn't anything else that might go wrong with the impulse or the jump drive.
Okay. All right. So the rest of you are walking. There's only one exit out of this place, and that's where Care is currently standing. So you approach. You see, you definitely spotted that Jackson and Red both spot the person standing there. Jax, actually, I'm going to make you have a galactic lore roll.
Galactic law. Yeah. That's okay.
Okay. You do not recognize or anything special at this
Okay.
that's standing there. And basically you approach because that's the way out. So whoever wants to start.
Wait, what? What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Describe yourself, Jay, because you're coming off too.
Well, I'm gonna describe something that I didn't do in episode 1. I was poorly describing myself. I'm wearing brown shirt. It's like a mixture of brown and orange. It's just your regular human wear stuff. I have like a white vest, kind of like a Roman Reigns vest going on. Yeah, obviously I have my carbine. And you're seeing him walk. If you don't know who Vince McMahon is, he's kind of like he looks like he's swimming in water, like he's drowning. So
that's a strut. That's the best way to describe it. He's got a strut with a little hop in it.
Yeah, but you notice his strut is like changing from that crazy strut to just like a normal walk, and he kind of like shakes his head and he goes back to doing his Vince McMahon walk strut.
And you get a sudden urging feeling of you having hands.
And on the he has black hair. There's a scar across his right eye. Looks like a battle wound in some way.
Looks like a bowel movement.
No, battle wound.
Oh. I thought you're still describing the strut. I'm sorry.
And on the back of his neck, it looks like there's something kind of like a something alien on the back of his neck. But you don't know what it is. It's like a thorn that's like in the back of his neck.
Kevin Thorne?
And that's me.
Yeah. Boo, boo, boo. Okay.
Yes, Tim did that walk.
Just said that.
I know you did. Okay.
Dang it, Craig.
We have a host.
Hey Joe, how you doing?
Hey Joe.
Send in the numbers.
Okay, so what? So you guys are. I mean, you approach him. Eric, are you saying anything? Anybody saying anything? Come on, help me here.
I'm just saying how shitty of a shithole this place is.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather just stay on my ship.
I say to him, I go, "Hey, who are you?"
There you go. Thank you.
I look at him, very disgusted, like, but also I then realize his boss-like demeanor, and you go, "I think I'm gonna like you." And I just leave it at that.
Well, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guy that's staring at us.
I still say I'm gonna like you.
Girl. Female character.
Oh, sorry, girl. I'm sorry.
Well, my comment stands.
I say, I'm Carewood. So, where's Bosk?
Well, you see,
I'm just going to sneak past all this.
You can.
he
Can I roll deception?
And like I said, I'm headed to the other ship, and I'm going to give it a good cleansing, and I'm going to visit Janet and try to edit the recent events from memory system.
Ah, I see what you're going for. Okay.
Sarah will have finished her work on the jump drive and the maneuvering thrusters, and will have left the main ship and will be heading towards the group.
Okay.
By this time.
Tobin, out of character. It's only probably been a few minutes. Are you fixing?
She works pretty fast. You would be surprised.
No, she works pretty fast. I'm not worried about it at the moment. Okay, so let's.
And before I get on, I'm putting on rubber gloves onto my hands.
Got it. Okay. It's going to take some time for you, Ray, to do what you're doing. Okay, so and Tobin, it will take some time for what you're doing. So hold on.
And I'm tempted to leave one more gift, but I don't want to make him any.
Okay. So you're. He asked the question. Who's responding?
That's why I said, could I roll deception?
Well, what do you say? Well, I mean, type what you're saying.
I was going to suggest, could we try and lie and say that we were hired help from Bosk due to him being unable to fulfill the mission currently due to receiving a gunshot wound or a blaster wound.
Of course.
Yeah. We can add to the knee if we want to. Yeah. He took a blaster wound to the knee and now he can't bounty hunt.
Ooh. All right. Let's.
Welcome.
Eric, go ahead and roll.
Please roll a perfect so this can just end.
What am I rolling?
You would be rolling. What is it? This system. Look real quick.
What are you looking for?
Just hold on. No, actually, this system's different. You roll a d20.
20.
Okay. It's still enough. Yeah, you don't believe him. Pretty simple. You don't believe him.
Okay. Blaster to the knee. Right.
You know what? I'll just say it right out. We stole his ship. We just got in there and we just got the heck out of there.
I'd take some balls, but okay.
If Jay gets us killed now, I'm getting my blaster pistol.
We do got big grapefruits. Yeah.
I'm too rich to die.
Usually the rich die first in a gunfight from my experience.
Somebody will find that they're a little less richer.
Okay.
Woohoo! Somebody got my dice rolling.
So what? Okay, how do we want it?
Is there a way a role to decipher agenda, like a character's agenda?
In this game, not exactly. in this rule system. Because that you can make a wisdom. I'll let you make a wisdom roll. Because it's a wisdom thing. Not
Oh,
that.
that's a crit fail, isn't it?
Not happening.
Do I have a brain aneurysm?
All of a sudden, you sound like Jerry Lewis. All right, so okay. So the
Do I take health damage?
no, you don't.
Okay.
The Eric, from what you know, Bosk was supposed to be in a nearby system on a contract. So it is possible that they took his ship and have jumped from there. It's not that far away, which means Bosk will be on his way somehow soon. Irregardless of the fact that he has also called him, but but that nobody else knows about. But
I'm an honest man.
Okay. Can Jax now try and stealth away? Like just
you can.
Shuffle,
well, I mean, you can walk past. There.
Yeah, I'm not blocking traffic.
He's not blocking traffic.
Okay.
You do know that Bosk will be coming for his ship.
I'm going to reply with, yeah, I know. We know.
And he's going to be coming for his prize, too.
Whoa. I didn't sign up for
that he doesn't know about. I will point out that I did not have Care roll a galactic lore against you, Tobin. So, whereas I did for him against Dubs.
Yeah.
So.
Let's just say the prize is staring you in your face.
Make another roll, Eric, for galactic lore against.
BRB.
Like, where are you going, Red?
Nope. Still nothing. Okay. Alright, so.
That was a pretty crappy roll.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That second ship that you're looking at, the other ship, the yacht, would be it has sufficient, you think it has sufficient weaponry for your task at hand. Just so you know. It's not as good as, obviously, Bosk's ship, but it's...
Yeah.
Is he seeking, or is she seeking any interest in the ships? Are we noticing this in any way?
No. You would get it because of her posture and everything. You think that you wouldn't have known. Any sort of evaluation actually would have taken place as you guys were landing, and you wouldn't have seen it.
So I kind of turn to her and go, "Well, do you live around here? Are you just visiting?"
No, I'm here on a job.
Well, do you know the best place to have a drink? Some food?
There are small cantinas that are scattered throughout the trade bazaar area.
I point out one of the close ones.
Okay.
That's not bad. Won't poison you.
Is there any way that I could see if my character knows him in any way?
Yes, actually, Vince might have a chance.
Hold on.
The only other person has already rolled.
Is that under NPC, by the way?
For what?
The Vince character?
No, I didn't put him in there under. I got it down in the notes what the adjustments are to be.
So should I put gather information or?
Yeah, maybe gather information, yeah. Or whatever. Hold on. I gotta remember what it is.
Galactic lore.
Pretty much galactic lore is gather information in this game.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh no,
galactic
no,
lore.
there is gather information. Yeah, no. Just make an adjustment to the whatever the adjustment is down there to the. He doesn't have one to galactic information, so gather
Okay,
information.
gather information.
Let's see. Gather information is charisma, and actually you have a penalty. You're at a -1 from that roll, so just roll that, and then we'll take a -1 from that.
12.
Okay. No, not very well known at this point.
My ego.
So, your first level, damn it.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion to Jay saying, like, maybe he'll recognize you or like notice you more if you do your Night at the Roxbury dance.
Well, when I'm doing that gather information thing, I'm kind of just in my head seeing if I know him.
Right.
I'm not kind of just being like, well, hey, who are you? I kind of just stay silent and I go, well, like, we need to get some food and get a little, space burgers and nuts and get a little rest.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like this guy.
Fifth dimension Shaggy.
Vincent Shaggy. Oh my god. All right. So, Tobin, you come off the ship at this point in time.
All right.
You have gotten your.
Huh?
You've gotten everything straightened away from what you think. Like I said, you're going to need some parts to fix that jump drive. But other than that,
she'll come. She'll actually make it to the group and say, "Guys, we're gonna need parts. That jump drive's not gonna last much longer without them."
Okay, now I will have a gather information from you, Tobin, or Galactic Lore, whichever one's higher. Gather information or Galactic Lore.
Let me check. All right, let's see. Gathering information is +2. Galactic Lore is +2, so it doesn't matter. I'll just do gather information. Nope.
All right.
Dave, can I point out something about gather information?
Yeah.
Gather information is when you're talking to people about something. So,
right.
So basically, you're asking strangers. So it wouldn't really apply in this instant because it's not really talking to other people outside the party.
Yeah, I realize that, but I'm also reflecting the fact that it was previous to this game that they may have talked or learned of a person. I mean, the thing is you're trying to identify one another, and it's not really a galactic information either. It's not really galactic info either, galactic lore, because it's not lore. You're trying to figure out something about a person or knowledge about a person. So it could go either way. I'm using whichever one's higher.
Okay. Okay, not a problem. I was just wondering
Sarah
about
will look at the woman leaning against the wall and say, "Who's her?"
Okay. At this point in time, no, let's not do that. Okay, let me think about this for a second. a device, something or other. You hear a beeping, and it seems to be coming from Jay.
From
It's coming
Ray?
from me.
Jay. Yeah. Well, you remember she said that she would contact you.
Oh yes. Oh, hello.
Bosk is on his way, sir.
Perfect.
Told
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Janet. Like we need to get some burgers. What are we waiting for?
Ray, I want
Like-
you to make your use computer at this point.
I'm a computer.
All right.
Can't believe I'm going to use these two voices for the whole campaign.
Jesus Christ. The things you've done to yourself, my friend.
Well,
My
at least
God,
it's better.
so-
At least it's better than Travis going into Grog voice accidentally. It's actually kind of funny. At this point, we're at a little bit of an impasse, so it's a little difficult here. Ray, you are able.
Fiat.
Yep, that's what's going to happen. Ray, you are able to delete the memories of Janet back up to the point in time where you guys stole the ship.
Alright. I'll just kind of finish my cleaning up on the interior and carefully make my way out of there and back to the party. Kind of whistling.
Okay.
And I won't have.
Awesome.
The only thing I would have done is maybe make a slight adjustment to the ship, so the ship engine, so it sounds like it's running better,
Okay.
smoother.
Got it. You actually probably wouldn't have had too much time, but you did give.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a quick tweak.
Yep. Okay, so you come out of the ship. By the way, you heard Janet say that because you were in there at the time. So, you come walking out. You see the group, those that are remaining because a couple people have left, talking to a female. I am going to give you the bonus of basically not having you roll because we need to have this done. This is the GM fiat. You recognize because of the fact that you were in the computer system on the Hounds, you recognize that the person standing there, Care, is a bounty hunter, but not affiliated in any way with Bosk.
Good, that's good. Hey, how you doing, Care?
Yep, he knows the name and everything. So there's my fiat, damn it.
I kind of look at the rat person.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yourself?
Fine. Hopefully we'll live through the next few days. Yeah.
Well, if you pissed off Bosk, that might be.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Did my best to cover up what I could.
No problem. No, but you just type, dude. Just type, Craig. Don't worry
It's
about
nice and clean. Interior spick and span. Just a slight tweak to the computer system and the protocol droid. Yeah.
Sarah will look over to the to New and say, "Shouldn't we get out of here then?"
Yeah.
She'll say, "I'll warm up the ship. You gather everyone but Jay."
Well, but how are you going to go? You don't have a hyperdrive.
Yeah, we gotta get parts and
Gotta repair it.
repair. Okay, need to hit the ship repair supply department. Yeah, whatever you call those.
Well, Sarah's gonna head back towards the ship,
Okay.
and she'll look at the woman leaning at the wall and say, "Are you sure you just want to stand there?"
Yeah, I think I'm feeling a
And
bit
then
hungry
walk back
myself.
towards the ship. What did you say, Ice Hawk?
Well, you were looking for food. Somebody was.
Like I was.
Sarah will look
Okay.
back at her and say, "I don't know why they're going there. I cook better than any of the places I've ever been to."
I'll walk up to our wonderful noble and if he's around there, I don't know where he's at.
Mm-hmm. Yes. By the way, yes, Craig. There is a place nearby that you guys could go to for mechanical equipment and guns.
Yeah, that was my question. Anybody got money?
And this is where you cut to me.
Yes.
This is where you cut to me. Did I find a fence for the stuff?
Yes, you would be able to find a fence. They are the legalities of items being bought and sold here are a little shaky. So yes, you would easily be able to sell off some of the items that you have purloined.
I'm not going to sell off any of the frag grenades or any of the med kit, the one med kit. I'm just going to sell off the stuff that I found on the noble ship.
Okay. You make a make a persuasion
I don't know if
check.
that's canon or not, because I don't know if I actually.
You haven't noticed it, so yet.
Of course I haven't.
Persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
God damn motherfucker.
What? That's not fair. Dave, please let me re-roll.
No.
You get 1,500 credits out of it.
It looked like it stopped on a 19, and then it rolled over to a 3. For me. Okay, well, it's better than no credits.
Yeah, by a long shot.
Dealer always
Oh
wins.
man, it would have been great if he had rolled a natural one.
Hold on, Craig. What kind of gun are you looking for? Look at my index here.
Where on the character sheet are
So
our credits, by the way?
You started with 1,200. Everybody started with like 1,200, I think. If I didn't put it on there, it's on there. Yeah, that's what it was.
But where is it
You
located?
can scroll down.
I only start with.
It's way down.
Scroll down.
Go ahead, Ron.
You scroll down. It's by your equipment. You have your equipment worth and then available. That's your available credit.
Yeah, so let's see. 1,000.
Oh, okay, I see it. I'm rich.
It's on the character sheet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right towards the very bottom, almost on the right.
Yeah, very, very bottom. Yeah.
Not quite.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah, you better, Mr. Rich Boy.
I don't know what the conversion rate is.
Wait, so 1,200 plus the 15 that Craig gave me that other day because he was trying to bribe me.
Yeah.
Oh, 15.
Oh, where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I can't find it. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
Was it?
Okay. How many grenades, Craig? Oh, he gave you 5, not 15.
I thought it was 5 for the dance and then 5 so I wouldn't like drop.
Yeah,
Tobin
no,
out
he's
of-
right. He is right. You gave him another. You gave him another 10 not to eject Tobin out of the airlock.
I'll do 12-10
Okay.
instead of 12-15.
Okay, that's good.
So I now have 2,700 credits.
Okay. Craig, roll a persuasion check, please. Oh, good point.
Watch
That's
it be a
good
natural
point.
20.
That's a good point. He's got a 25 bet that Tobin was not a war
Okay.
criminal.
So back to 5. Got it.
Yep. He's right. He's right. Persuasion. Craig.
Yeah, well, watch Craig's roll be a perfect 20. That would be hilarious.
What, is everybody stealing Red's money?
Apparently.
Not yet.
Not
I
yet.
only stole a
Keep
few
reading.
items.
He only stole items. Then he sold them. That doesn't count towards money. He didn't roll the perception check to find the safe that had the money.
Oh, okay. I'm just. I don't know that
Damn
he's
you,
rich, by the way.
Craig. Damn you.
19. Nice, Craig. Nice.
Dave,
It
can I
only-
go back to my ship and steal all the money out of the chest?
Yeah, you got a shit ton compared to everybody else. At the moment. All right, it costs 1,200. It would cost 1,200 for that. So you're probably only going to So you're probably either going to have to not get the frag grenades or do something. You did get 2 rifles that you took out of that moved over to the other ship.
Plus flamethrowers, plus...
Yeah, the 2 flamethrowers too. Yeah. I mean, you did take the weaponry off of that, and it's over on the other ship.
Dave.
Yes.
Could I roll a mechanics check to see if Sarah could use any parts from the droids to try to fix the jump drive?
Why, yes, you can. Please make that
By
roll.
MacGyvering that shit together.
Yes.
And
All right.
Okay,
Angus,
the grenade-
All right,
two
Spirit
gre-
of Angus MacGyver.
2 grenades is 200.
This is my time to bail.
Fuck! What the
Angus MacGyver!
There's your 20 roll, guys, right there. He rolled a fucking 20.
Angus MacGyver!
Hey,
So
I think I
Sarah
found some-
gets one of the droids from the bridge, drags it down to the jump drive.
It's gonna take 3 of the 4 droids to fix this. The parts.
All right, she's gonna drag 3 of the 4 droids down to the jump drive, scrap them, and fix the jump drive with those.
It's gonna take you some time, but yes, you're able to do this.
I think Ron had to go.
Yeah, Ron. This is the time Ron has to leave. So, So Ron is now on autopilot.
So why didn't you just use parts from Bosk's hyperdrive?
That would.
Do you really want to make him any angrier?
Yeah, but if he has to fix his hyperdrive, that gets you further away from him.
Yes, Jax, we are making a hyperdrive out of dead bodies because Angus MacGyver just struck.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking 27, thank you.
God, that was a natural 20. He's able to do it. He's able to do it. He just takes some time. You're making it out of dead droid bodies, not dead bodies.
I wasn't a fan of those droids. They never let me win at Space Chess.
No, you
Any
probably
understory?
weren't very much fans of those droids because your brother gave them to you and they blew up on you.
This is true.
Plus the one that tried to
Alright,
kill you.
You know.
Well,
Speaking of droids,
whenever Sarah's done, she's gonna get out of the ship and try to find the others.
Well,
Just tell me
okay.
when she's done.
All right.
Dave, is there anywhere here I could buy my R2D2, but not R2D2?
Fucking 27.
There would be a place that you would be able to buy an astromech droid if you wish.
Hmm.
I'll go to the
Let's see. How much is an astromech droid? I actually have a choice.
Not 350.
Not 350. R2
on
series
R5 should be cheap.
R2 series astromech droid is base cost depending on your persuasion roll 4,500.
How much is an R5 droid? Those things are cheap, considering they're all assholes.
How much is a BB-8 droid?
I don't know if I got that. R5s are only 1,500.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got the BB series in here because BB came out late, and we can't use BB series droid.
Yeah,
That's 30 years in the future.
Can I hire a team to create the BB?
Well,
so how many droids are left on the ship after Sarah's done scrapping 3 of them?
1.
Oh, I was about to say if there's a lot of them, then
No.
I'll try to get her to drag them out.
There was 5. One tried to assassinate Red, and that's the one that you only have the feet of left. And then you use 3 of the others, so you got 1 left.
All right, so change your plans. When Sarah's done, she's gonna search search for a little extra money or whatever that might be on the ground. She's not gonna look for objects or anything like that.
Okay. All right.
Dave, can I go check out the droids?
Yes, you may go out to the traders to check out the droids. Now I can use this little ability. All right. You come out there to the droid vendor. Because this planet's kind of an industrial planet, it is going to have mainly industrial droids, just so you know. But the R series are available. Any of the R series are available. Any of the industrial droids, like the binary load lifter droids. The binary load lifter probably wouldn't fit in your ship, though. Protocol droids are available.
I'm just looking for my own R2D2.
Okay.
Basically what I'm looking for.
All right. You are able to find a vendor. I'm not going to be too specific here. Who has... There's 5 different series of R2s. Now, the R2 is the most expensive, actually, of the droids. Well, R3 actually is the most expensive, but the other R series, R4s, R5s are cheaper.
Right.
Yeah. R5 should be the cheapest, I think.
Yeah, R5 is the cheapest.
Well, I'm rich, so.
Yeah.
So,
well, you can buy it. He can. I'll tell you right now, he can afford an R2. He wants it.
Yeah. Yeah, but if we want entertainment, we need to get an R5. Those bastards are assholes.
Right.
All fucking son.
Thank you, Jax. Jax, you find a paper talking about a tricky Jane. I think it's Jane Johnson, who is a pirate that is been raiding in the asteroid belts. That is one of the biggest discussions, basically, I should say.
All right.
And now you can put 2 and 2 together, a little bit of 2 and 2 together about that.
Dave,
Yes.
I want this one.
All right. All right.
Has to be black.
We can get you one of those. Well, I mean, we're not going to get with all the specialty stuff that one has, but you know what I mean.
I just want my own personal droid. That's mine.
All right. No
Maybe
problem.
my friend.
Roll a
He'll
persuasion.
hack all the things.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ha! I gotta find persuasion. Give me a moment.
Yes, this one will probably have an MP3 player. Yes.
No modifiers.
But just roll your persuasion.
Boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're able to get it for 4,000.
Dirt cheap.
Heyo.
Yeah. Guess what nobles are? The game
Which is
system.
Great at persuasion.
The equivalent of bards.
all right. So how much is he gonna run me? And I'm assuming I just take that out of the
Yeah,
section.
Yeah, 4,000.
Oh, all right. So I mean, I'm hurting, but I think I feel like I'm on the.
Yeah, you're up 1 droid.
Yes, exactly. He is my friend. I don't know what I shall name him.
Okay.
No, I do. His name will be T-Bone.
All right. Now remember
Or
the
however-
cow. Remember the cow situation. He's named T-Bone.
The cows? Yes, remember the cows.
Remember the cows.
Yes, he named it T-Bone. I didn't think he'd bring up the reference to that show, but okay.
Yeah. All right.
And before we leave, I want to head to the used ship parts
Okay.
and basically want backup equipment for our hyperdrive and bits and pieces of engine and shield technology. Just repair pieces, basically.
Repair pieces. All right. We'll do that.
Is there an armor store?
Yeah. There you can buy weaponry up to a point.
Is there any type of armor that kind of looks like what my picture has in any way? It doesn't have to be exactly like that, but
Let's. I gotta remember what. Here, hold on. Oops, wrong character.
Dave, is there any
Armor.
particular place I should put my droid on the character sheet?
I will make him as a separate character sheet.
Oh, you'll take care of it?
Yeah.
Or
is your
should I?
droid gonna be driving?
Yeah,
you
but
around?
I'll make a separate character sheet for him,
Cool beans.
and then I'll put it down in the character section.
T-Bone.
Okay, that kind of armor, can get that kind of armor, but it is close to 4,000 in cost.
Nope.
No. Not at the moment. What it comes down to.
Any upgrades to my carbine that I can get?
Let's see. Jesus Christ, costs on a lot of stuff is pretty high here. Let's see. I'm looking for that. There it is. I don't know what you exactly want.
Any scopes?
Yeah, you could get a targeting scope, a low light scope. A regular scope is 100. A targeting scope with low light is 1,000.
How much is the target scope?
100 base. Then you roll a persuasion to see if you can lower the price.
I'll get a target scope and I'll do a persuasion right now.
Okay. Oh, blaster vest. Yeah, we can
Nope,
get a blaster
nope.
vest.
Nope.
Blast vest. Blast jacket. Helmet. What? Helmet and vest is 500, sir. What is your dexterity though, Jax? Because of the way the rules work, the blast vest will. Yeah, blast vest will help. So yeah, it would give you 2 more armor. All right. Yeah, you roll your persuasion again. I'm having you roll persuasion to see if you lower the cost. Red lowered the cost on his. It's not to raise the cost; it's to lower the cost, even if you fail. You know, if it. Okay. 450. Get 10% off. All right.
All right. With the scope,
Okay. Yeah. The scope's still going to cost you 100.
yeah, I already took it off of my credit.
Okay. Eric.
Yes, sir.
What basically are you going to do? Everybody's wandered off except for the people that are still on the ships.
Well, I'll follow the people onto the
I
ship.
will point out
were-
that Sarah's left the main ship open.
Right.
Yeah, I'll
Both ships
follow
are
her and watch her dismantle droids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just watch as Sarah drags droids into the main lift.
Yeah, and that's when I would have made my
You
comment
watch as
about
she
boss
uses a hammer and starts beating them apart with it. Scrapping off the effective parts and leaving the rest.
All right. Okay, so you'll notice that Kara's watching you do this and while you're hooking it up. So
Sarah will look at Kara and smile, give a little half smile and wave, and then get back to doing things.
okay.
Keep watching her.
Okay. All right. So eventually we get the jump drive gets fixed. Everybody has gathered back in the area again. What? So what are you guys going to do?
Oh, there's one thing before I wanted to go to the weapon shop and ask a simple, innocent question.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys sell grenades?
Yes, we do.
You got any of those special kind of grenades that look like a real grenade but don't go boom?
Oh, yes, we do. Those are 25 each.
All right, I'll take a few of those.
Right.
How you got grenades that look exactly like them?
Yes, we do. Those are 200 apiece.
Okay, I'll just get I'll take 10 of the non-working and 5 of the working.
All right. They are able to supply that. Roll your persuasions. Let's see if it.
If I find it.
Do this or yeah, you pay base price. Pay base price.
Yeah.
All right.
Had to do it.
There's probably a place near the maneuver drives and jump drives where Sarah can just dump the bodies off of the ship and onto the landing pad. What's left of the droid bodies, correct?
Yes.
So they
All
left
right.
Bosk's ship open.
Yes.
They left
Over-
both ships open.
I go over to Bosk's ship.
Yeah.
And disconnect the hyperdrive.
All right. Roll a mechanics roll.
Competitive bounty hunter.
Yeah. Sarah doesn't know about Bosk's ship being open, but she left her ship open so she could dump the bodies out once she was done.
I'm basically doing what Lando did to
Yeah.
Solo.
Yeah, I exactly. And you rolled high enough to be able to do that.
Okay, I wander back over to the other ship.
Okay. You have now acquired another crew member. Or at least somebody's-
Sarah has chosen one of the crew stateroom on the other side, right next to the captain's stateroom as her room. She's where she's gone to sleep after dumping the bodies out. Yeah, right there.
Hold on, I'm talking to somebody.
Yeah, game's over.
You guys, all right. So you guys all get into your whatever positions and with all of your new toys and everything else.
Woo.
And all right. Okay. Whatever there. You guys could take rooms or however you're going to do it. I don't know why you're going to do it, but
yeah.
But
Sarah
the
will
one
get
executive stateroom is obviously our nobles.
Hello.
Yeah. But
Make way for the noble.
Yeah, Sarah will move from the crew stateroom to the captain's stateroom.
Nope,
temporarily.
Jack's already claimed it. Look at the text.
Well, then Sarah's keeping the crew stateroom.
That's fine.
That's close to the captain's stateroom.
Yeah.
I'll stay in the cargo.
After taking a little nap, she'll get to the bridge and start the warm up procedures.
There isn't any room in the cargo. What are you talking about?
He's gonna sleep in a box.
Yeah.
Oh, what's in the cargo?
I'm gonna go down to the power plant area, engineering, into the little shop and roll out a little.
What is in the cargo room? You walk in. You were the first person to actually ask this. You walk in, and I don't know if you've ever seen Doctor Who when he walks into his wardrobe room, but that's what you're seeing. All sorts of different wardrobes all the way around the room.
Oh, look. Pretty rags.
Anything valuable in this
They're
area?
all valuable.
God damn it.
We're talking.
Everything on this ship is valuable. What did you think?
Dude, I'm surprised nobody raided the bar yet. That's what I get. My God.
Well, they all need to drink. That's the whole reason the bar hasn't been touched.
Dave, I'm going to the bar. I can't stand my shit being raided.
Can I roll a perception check to find the most expensive
Oh, sure.
God,
piece of wardrobe?
Sure.
I hate all of you.
I mean, if you want to do that,
Yes.
Dave.
Yeah.
You see,
Me and Craig are switching rooms.
Okay.
I've got the captain. He's got the crew.
All right. No problem.
He offered it. I'll take it for
Okay.
future things.
Okay. I'm gonna have one other. I'm gonna have Ray make one other roll. For use computer.
And I'm basically gonna go to the shop area and set up a hammock, basically.
Gotcha. I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna camp that. Okay, but I want you to make a roll. Wait a minute, not use computer. Let's make a perception roll. Oh yeah, easily, Jax. Okay, you don't think of it. Basically, is what I'm doing it. What I was thinking. Okay. So,
all right.
You get everything ready to go. Roll, since Sarah's actually running the piloting ship, I want you to make a pilot's roll.
Is New there helping?
What? Hugh is not. Hugh is down by the power plant and the jump drives and stuff.
I can pilot.
Well, Sarah will call him up to the
You didn't hear. Care?
I can pilot.
Oh. She turns to Care.
I heard.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
Alright. No, okay, so Care will take the co-pilot seat.
all right. All right. Let's see if I actually do something with this. Yeah.
Easily.
I think I made that roll.
You start the ship up. It sounds fantastic right now. You start lifting up. Start lifting up. Easily clear the top of where the starport's at. Everybody make a perception check that's looking outside. And by the way, if you look, the passenger lounge has a lot of windows and stuff, so as well.
And I'm flying the ship, so I
the
get
person who is at the bar rating it, aka Jax, can make a perception. Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought I'm also at the bar, so
Yep.
No,
I'm drinking my.
Sarah's too busy concentrating on actually flying the ship out.
Okay. Well, Kara doesn't see it. You're too busy. Okay, and we're waiting for Mr. We're waiting on Jay's roll. Jay, you get a roll.
I did 14.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I assume Jax is in the bridge with Care and Sarah.
No, he's in the passenger lounge at the bar with the Noble with Red. Both of you guys look out the window, and as you're taking off, you see a Trandoshan walking into the hangar area, just like happened the last time you guys left.
Boy, he gonna be pissed.
Wearing kind of a yellow flight suit, carrying a flamethrower on his back. And he's like, watches you leave. And he's like, you could just tell the vision on his face is, one of these days I'm going to get you idiots. Yes, it's Bosk.
Is Janet still on the ship?
Yes.
Do I still have contact with Janet because she sent me a message?
No, because Ray wiped Janet's memory.
Jesus.
Ray was smart. Sarah will look to Kara and say, "Thanks for helping me. I was a little nervous."
Yeah, poor Bosky, no hyperdrive. This might be a recurring villain, a recurring joke
What
with him.
did I raid out of the wardrobe, by the way?
Oh, you got yourself this nice velvet jacket outfit. I think Vince wore something like this once too, actually. Nice red velvet outfit, you know. Got the gold cufflinks, you know, the whole nine yards.
I'll pick up all the ladies with this. No chance.
God, motherfucker. Pieces of shit.
No. Unfortunately, it doesn't translate into the game. There, Craig.
Considering I cleaned as much of the interior as I probably did leave.
Yeah, no. Ray basically went back in and wiped everybody's fingerprints off of stuff to make it harder for him to find you guys, and he wiped Janet's memory. What he neglected to do was transfer the computer data over to the other ship.
I didn't think I would have enough time, but
wait a second. So, are you talking about that signal to make it autopilot?
No.
But when pretty much, oh no, that got transferred to Janet, and Janet did. Never mind.
Right, and then it got wiped. So let's.
No, what he's going to find is that the ship went from one place to another with mysteriously no memory for it.
Yes. And basically, yeah, so you've made it harder for him to figure out who's doing this shit to him, is what you've done, which is a good thing.
Yeah, he's also going to find his bounty mysteriously missing too now.
Yeah, he's going to discover that too. But he didn't see Care, so he's not going to try to associate it with Care at this point in time, stealing his bounty, which would be a good thing. For Care's sake.
I didn't steal his bounty.
Yeah, well, you're flying next to his bounty.
Yeah, well.
Which you don't know yet.
He doesn't have any record or knowledge of that of Tobin being a bounty. He has knowledge of you being a bounty, though, Jay. Being possibly a bounty, though, Jay.
Why? Because I said it's right in front of you?
Yeah, well, besides that hint, there's also... he made a prior roll to recognize you. Which he barely did, but he doesn't know what from, or where it's from, so...
I got some leverage too now.
Yeah, I know. You're good. Anyways, all right. So we're gonna. I know it's 10 minutes short of what because we usually go 3 hours, but we're gonna call it here because.
What are we calling it?
We're calling it. The next thing will probably be a battle. So. We will. Well, we will call it here, guys, and thanks a lot. We had a lot of fun with that. At least we got Care on the ship. I was beginning to worry that we were going to get Care on the ship.
I invited myself along.
Yeah, basically, that's what I expected would happen. I'm glad that did. So we've got...
And Sarah doesn't even care. She's like, oh, okay.
We are still one player short. Unfortunately, because of the timing and everything, Tsume showed up a little late, and I apologize. But and then 2 weeks from now is when he has his surgery, so he's going to be under anesthesia and not.
Oh, that's the perfect time to do it.
With this group, it might be. So I don't. I will work him in. When we get a chance. Again, sorry about that, Jimmy. If anybody else wants in that's listening, and you know who I'm talking to,
wink, nudge, nudge.
Just let me know if you want in, and we'll see what we can do. I don't have a problem with that. We've got a nice large party. I know it's 7 people right now, which is the same size as Critical Role. Kind of a scary thought. And we're adding at least an 8th. You know, I can go a little bit larger yet. So.
That's what she
And a
said.
droid.
And we have a droid, and we have another droid that maybe once Ray prepares it. So
Well, Sarah will look into that droid once we're safe.
Trust me.
Either her and you.
Trust me, Hugh has the droid. That's at this point in time.
Hugh Hefner?
Yeah, nope. Hugh or a Chandra fan.
You dirty of the rat-a-ta-ta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hugh Dirtai Ratatata. That's his name.
Oh.
That's why he speaks like the old 30s, like the old 40s
mob movies.
Mob movies.
The one that Bugs Bunny was always pissing off.
Yes, exactly.
Man, see, man.
You never gonna get me, Captain. Yeah.
So,
yep.
I like how Sarah has somehow become the official pilot for this mission without anyone knowing or objecting to it.
Well, it worked. We were going.
I like the first thing everyone did when they got on. Like, no, we're just gonna raid everything.
Yep, my character was the only one who actually cared about getting the ship off the ground.
No, Ray did too. Well, Ray was worried about the droids.
Yeah, my character was actually worried about getting the ship off the ground, to the point she Angus MacGyvered for most of the droids into the jump drive somehow.
So we've got. Okay, I will say the next game will be combat pretty early on.
Don't worry, guys. I'll hide and never show my face.
And then and then it's going to become interesting on what direction you guys go. So we'll see what happens.
Well, if I'm still piloting, I know where my character's going.
Well, it depends. I think that's going to become just a question of what all happens. So.
Well, but she's not. She's not a dictator. She's
no.
She's going to probably weakly obey to the mass law.
We'll see what happens after this next adventure. So, all right, I'm stopping the stream, guys. So, all those that are watching, I will see you guys later. And 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
2 scoops.
We will be here.
We will show you the way.
We will show you the way.
Oh Jesus!
But, hey, tomorrow night. Well, let me add this. Tomorrow night, I may be streaming again. We will be doing a little setup and draft for a Fire Pro Wrestling event.
Is that
we're going to be doing? Yeah, I'm going to do it tomorrow night. I want the draft part at least. So if you're interested in being part of it, it's going to be after midnight. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely be around for that.
Yeah,
I'm definitely up for that. Even if I'm ill.
Well, you've already told me kind of what you want, but I'm doing some silliness with it. So
with this group, you can't not do silliness.
Oh, it's plenty of silliness. Trust me.
I've also got two. Sorry, Dave. I've also got 2 additional names for it in case other names get taken.
Oh well, that's fine. Just hold off on that because like I said, we're doing this kind of draft style. Basically, we're going to be doing a wrestling promotion, wrestling federation with factions and people taking drafting characters from different categories and so you're going to get some real wrestlers, some not real wrestlers, some really crazy shit. And then they're going to have to try to create factions and wrestle against one another. So,
Dave, I have to ask: will Deadpool be making a return?
Deadpool is both a referee and a player and a character.
Ooh!
So, yes, Deadpool is in there. We have a new referee this year. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew has decided to become a ref this year for us.
Is Harvey Weinstein in there?
Harvey is not in there that I remember. I do have a referee of Chuck Norris as well as a character that can be played as Chuck Norris, or you can always play War Witch. It's just
I would
all
like to petition for the signing of Maroon Shoes, the greatest referee this side of ever.
We got Red Shoes is in there.
No, man, we need Maroon Shoes.
Oh, Maroon Shoes. Okay, well, we'll see what we got. We're going to have a fun. This is going to be a blast. You're going to have Batman against Axl Rose. I mean, come on. We're going to have shit that is just absolutely crazy. Kenny Rogers is our world champion or something stupid like that is going to happen. We don't know.
Welcome to the Batcave. We got fun and games.
Yep. I mean, I've got all sorts of shit in this thing. I've got all sorts of characters in this. I've got streamers from Twitch and YouTube. I'm not going to let you guys pick from the new Legacy category. It's the only. So no. Well, yeah, no Starving Child Steve Austin,
No, not Winsky.
Yeah, Chris Notwinski,
We should make them all referees.
I have them.
I'm not
letting you choose from that category. But, other categories, yes. There's all sorts of categories and all sorts of different characters and legit wrestlers. There's a lot of legit wrestlers and stuff like that. They got the entire rosters of WWE, Impact, ROH, New Japan, So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a blast with it just to see what kind of crazy shit we come up with. So, anyways, that's it. You bet.
Is hover cake available?
Probably.
Hover
so,
cake.
All the fun. So, that's going to be tomorrow night after midnight. At some point in time, I will be streaming all that.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have some fun with that. So, thanks a lot for joining us. 2 weeks from now, we'll be on episode 3, and we'll see where the party